Good morning. It's January 20th, 2011. We're here at the California Culinary Academy in Napa, the former Christian Brothers facility. And we're here for a wine tasting. Actually, it's a wine panel. It's put on by David Stoneberg at the St. Helena Star. He's a wine writer there. And we're in the Rudd Center upstairs. And throughout the day, I will attempt to provide some updates as to how this thing goes down. So here's the setup. We're in a big room, classroom style. The idea is that we've got a bunch of glasses in front of us and some tasting notes, and the wines are all tasted blind at this thing. And there's, as you can see, a whole bunch of people here. So it should be pretty fun. David Stoneberg, the guy in front, is the one who's organizing this, and this is a professional deal. So it's our first experience with this. Look exciting. So we've got quite the arrangement here. We've got a little spit bucket, or rinse bucket. And, oh, here's David Stoneberg, organizer of this, St. Helena Star. Hi, David.
I've been trying to get my brother to come here for a long time, and he's never made it.
Exactly.
Thankfully, Tom and Marcie are here.
Exactly. I'm glad we have that on video. I will certainly cut this out and send it to him. Okay, back to the setup. We've got some water for rinsing, and then we're lined up with 6 glasses. And then our tasting notes include there's 24 slots on here. And so I've got aroma and tasting notes, my rank, group rank, actual wine. So when they do the reveal, we'll know what it was that we were tasting. So the room's starting to fill up a little bit. And these guys are in the trade around Napa, either winemakers or vineyard owners like Tom and Marcie from both Lagos Vineyards, or people in the retail trade. And so they all seem to know each other. This is a regular thing. It's put on by the St. Helena Star and the Napa Valley Vintners. And fantastic facility. It's going to be fun. I'll keep you posted as we go. Okay, so this is an incredibly hard process. We're presented with 6 wines, and the idea is to rank them from 1 to 6 and write down your notes. Now, let's say that these are all Napa Valley wines belonging to Napa Valley Vintners, which is the Vintners Association in Napa, and so by definition, they're all pretty good. And to try to rank 1 to 6 out of 6 nice wines is a little difficult. Even the wine that I rated the worst, I noticed that Marcie rated the best. So there's not a lot of difference. If you were out at a dinner party and ordered any of these 6 wines, you would be happy. Now we're going to do this 3 more times. 6 wines times 3 or 2, and then the top 6 wines get shared amongst the group. And so, an absolutely fascinating process and an absolutely difficult thing to accomplish. And here's Marcie Dinkel. Oh, Marcie Dinkel. Yeah, she's having a great time. It's fantastic. Her ratings were completely wrong. But, oh, and see the tongue? Oh, yeah, purple tongue. It's a standard issue for cabernet wine drinkers. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see how the results turn out on 3 flights in a row. The wine that I rated the top, Marcie rated the bottom. So this goes to show you that even people that think they have a similar wine palate can be completely divided on the wines that they like on any given day. This has been an incredibly hard thing to do. This is their 3rd flight of 6 wines, and obviously if you drank all of them, it would be even harder to do. A couple of the wines the guys thought were corked. None of the wines in our flight, in our section, were the wines, but the other guys on the other side found 2 that they felt were corked, which is interesting. These guys are absolute pros. A winemaker might taste 300 wines after harvest comes in, and as they're trying to figure out what they've got. And then when it comes time to blend, they might do a similar thing of tasting 300 wines. Now, my palate, after tasting 18 wines and sipping, and obviously I didn't finish any of these glasses, my palate is kind of wiped out. I can taste wine in my mouth still. It's hard to tell the difference. But it is amazing when you've got 6 glasses of wine in front of you, how you're actually able to pick up the differences and the nuances between the wines. There's subtle color differences. There's certain nose fragrances that you have. Some initially upon pouring it into the glass, and then others, and then sometimes that just goes away completely. So it's been a pretty interesting process to see how you are able to tell the difference amongst wines. Anyway, that's it for now. We'll see what the results turn out.